Hello and welcome to episode 102 entitled Cooperation. Cooperation. Nowadays, in many parts of the world, there's division, there's separation, us against them, my way or no way. And I think it'd be nice, I think it would be much more productive to incorporate some common courtesy into our lives. We've seemed to have lost that. My name is Gary Vierheller, and I'll be your host for what we call the Substance of Living podcast. Today, we'll look at what we call life's lessons. And I hope this will provide you with some insight, maybe even some inspiration to life's challenges. By common courtesy, I mean cooperation. Let me define cooperation. Cooperation to me is basic professionalism, working together. Typical example I give is if you're waiting for the subway or the train and you're waiting on the platform, the train pulls in, the doors open, the people on the platform wait for the people to exit the train, then the people on the platform enter the train. Basic professionalism, basic cooperation, working together. A great example of working together is every military organization. Good military organization. The people work together to achieve the mission. The astronauts work together to achieve the mission. Fire department, firefighters, they work together to put out the fire, to save lives, and to put out the fire. Basic professionalism, cooperation. Now, history has taught us that when people cooperate, amazing things can be done. Let me give you an example. I'll give you two examples about Japan. Japan in the 1850s was a feudal society. They had warlords called daimyos, they had professional soldiers, samurai, and it was a feudal society. Most of the people were peasants. And then suddenly Japan was forced to open their ports to international ships. And Japan was shocked with how far back they were compared to the rest of the world. In 40 short years, Japan went from a feudal society to a modern society because people cooperated, people worked together. Another example of Japan, in 1946, right after World War II, many cities were 90% destroyed. Tokyo, a huge metropolitan area, was 50% destroyed. Imagine that. 50% destroyed. That was 1946. The Japanese people came together. The Japanese people started working together. And again, in 40 short years, by the 1980s, Japan became the second largest economy in the world. And it's about the size of California. Another wonderful example from the USA is the Apollo space program. People came together to do something that had never been achieved before in human history, to put humans on another celestial body. Just amazing. They met all of the unknown challenges, all of the challenges, and they successfully did it, not just once, but multiple times. That's cooperation. So, as I've just shown you from the two examples with Japan and the Apollo space program, when people come together and work together and cooperate, amazing things can happen. Common courtesy. Common courtesy is cooperation, and that means showing basic respect to people and recognizing the innate value of that person. The easiest way to show respect and recognition is to simply say, "Thank you for," and be detailed. Thank you for bagging up my groceries. Thank Thank you for being careful about the eggs. I greatly appreciate it. It makes my life easier. Thank you for, and be detailed about it. You show respect. You show recognition. We share 99.996% DNA. We share the air. We share water. We share the atmosphere that protects us from the ravages of the sun. We have more in common than we have that differentiates us. Common courtesy. Let's cooperate. Try it. See what happens. See how cooperation and common courtesy can make not just other people's lives better, but my guess is it'll make your life better too. Thanks. Thank you for joining us today for the Substance of Living podcast. If you'd be kind enough to consider subscribing, you can contact us through Spotify or Apple Podcasts or connect on Twitter. Join us again next time for what I hope will help you navigate life.